Hello everybody. For this quick video I want to go over the overview for part A. That is, notice the dates, June 11th to the 16th. This is the first week, and then the second week, June 18th to the 23rd. So all of this material is for those next 2 weeks. Just mind the dates that are listed on each of the assignments and the discussions, and try to keep up with all of that. As the introduction announcement stated, since this is my first time teaching this class online, the modules and the material from this course are sourced from another faculty here at Skyline. Bridget Fisher is nice enough to share this with us. She's been teaching it online for about 3 years now. So I was curious to kind of see how she teaches the course and how it differs from my own approach, as well as, the setup of being online. I'm starting to uncover some broken links in a few of the pages and documents, probably due to a dated copy of the course that I received. And this isn't a big deal. The links in the pages of the Canvas site I can fix. However, the links in the readings, I can't access those to change them. So if you come to a link that doesn't work in the readings, type in the full title of the artwork or what it is that it's referencing, and any other additional info listed in the reading that would help narrow down how your search results would turn out. It's important to get a visual on what's being discussed and described. So clicking on the hyperlinks in the readings, as well as searching for the images or the content of the broken links, is really important. This class is about looking carefully, examining images and forms to better understand not only what the artist designed or developed, but also to understand how it connects to our own visual vocabulary and ideals. So the first readings, these are, the way this is set up, I have a bullet point. She has kind of a bullet point of what we're going to be going through. And you kind of want to go through it in this order as well. The assigned readings, you can click on this link and that will take you here. So once it opens up, you can see that it has all the different readings and different tabs. Mine are kind of showing up a little funny with that. Reading one is constantly there, but I have to scroll down and I'll see how it switches up. If I want to look at reading one, there's a couple ways to access it. If I wanted to if I knew that I wasn't going to have access to the internet, I recommend clicking on the actual word. It downloads it and opens it right in Preview. But this will be a downloaded file. So if you don't have space for it, which is a small amount of space usually for PDF documents like this, I recommend opening it in the window of the page, which is clicking on this little icon to the side. Once you click on it, it kind of puts it up in this nice little window, creates a neat little space so that you can still access the other readings if you needed to. But this allows you to kind of still have access to the reading itself, as well as all the navigational items of our site, of the class. If you wanted to read this a little bit better, expand it to your full screen, you can do that by just clicking on those two arrows, and then escape or clicking on those arrows again will kind of put it back down into that little window. The way to, you can click on those buttons, but now we can see that we don't have access to those buttons. But if you scroll at the bottom of the screen, there's always these next and previous buttons, and that'll take you in sequence to how you want to be introduced to the material. So we have all the 4 readings in one page, and then in the next page we have the first 4 videos that relate to looking, being what it means to really carefully look at artwork. The next set of videos, which are a set of 6 videos, relate to reading number 3, which is the 7 elements of art. We have, in video 6, we have actually 2 videos to look at, which will help explain how you have 7 elements of art in 6 videos. The 6th video has the 6th and the 7th element that they choose to discuss. These videos are really helpful, I think, and expand upon the reading quite eloquently. They were produced by KQED here in San Francisco. And just they're short. They're real short. They kind of just get at how broad value, color, and line, and all of the other elements can be addressed in an artwork. So the other thing I wanted to point out is how we get back and forth. You can use these next and previous pages, but there's also the module page, and the modules page will kind of show you how the course is structured. So anything that you want to see, what's due, what's next to do, when they're due, the module page is a kind of a quick overview to be able to see that. You can see that after the video lectures, assignment 2 is due on the 17th, and then assignment 3 is due the next week on the 24th. Both of these assignments are kind of essay format and should be relatively quick. If anybody has any questions about those, you just kind of contact me during course time or through email. I will be on our group chat, which you can access down here at the bottom during the scheduled times of 4:30 to 5:30, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So you can kind of get me real time during that time period. And the thing I also wanted to point out is to make sure people are really participating in the discussions. You'll get through those if you want to just kind of keep up with where things are what's due next. Discussion 3 is a really important one because it talks about how to evaluate the information from websites and how to determine which sites are creditable, which have really good source information, and how to look for it. This is offered. This page is actually a page that you can find it's on the Skyline Library site, and it has several different information. And really, take notice. Wikipedia is a really important source that we use, but you really need to make sure that you understand that those sources on each Wikipedia page are creditable. So let me back up a little bit and go back to our overview page, and you can find those at the top of every module. We have Part A module and Part B. There's another overview that I'll go over when we get finished with the Part A. So in our Part A, we want to go through the readings, the discussions, and the assignments. And the quiz is basically a final essay, which is, obviously worth more points than the other 2 assignments, but kind of gets you practice that mode of writing about it in complete sentences. And this isn't something that we're going to be doing with. We're not dealing with bullet formats too much. It's all about putting it in context and to a kind of a written statement describing each artwork and and how they relate to one another. So make sure you keep up with everything and you keep up with the deadlines, and it will all make sense, and we'll just move into the next section, Part B, after the next 2 weeks. So I'll be getting in touch with people throughout, if I'll be looking for your emails. I'll be looking on course chat. Make sure everybody introduces themselves, and look forward to how this semester is going to go.